Greetings, all. Shardvixen here. Okay, today is Rambling 101, and I always try right before I sit down to do the vlog. I try to think about what I want to say. So rambling today is just going to be bits and pieces of like it is rambling. So what I wanted to show you, this is the new camera we got. I have to learn how to use it. So I can take video with it and I can stream with it. I just don't know how to do the streaming part of it because it's wireless. And as far as I can tell, what it means when it's wireless is that I hook it up to my phone, which isn't very wireless, and then I use the phone to stream from. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. Now, I'm thinking though I can hook it up to my computer and then stream from that like I do with the tablet. So I don't know if that's what, I think that's what they all do. I was under the impression that you could film with them and do a live vlog while walking around the city. And if that's the case, I don't know how to do that yet. The book doesn't really explain it. It explains how to film this, and then stream it through my camera to wherever. So, not my camera, to my phone. So I'm gonna, the next couple of months, I'm gonna be working on how to do that. Today, I'm gonna do the software to download the pictures that we took from, well, the pictures that my daughter took from the coast, and then share some of those on my Discord. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. So, excuse me while I dip my head down here. You dip, I dip, we dip. We all dip. My grandson loves that song. I've had a couple of mood swings lately. I've been feeling very anxious. I've had some social anxiety where it's manifesting through the fact that my channel seems to be in a weird, the YouTube channel seems to be in a weird, like, non-growth thing. And then this feeling, this intense feeling of, like, this is a big, huge popularity contest, and I'm failing again. So, all my life, I have not been popular. I am lucky if I can get one or two people to even be semi-excited to want to hang out with me. And so I see, like most people, I see where I am, I see where I want to go, and I'm doing the best I can to get where I want to go. I knew it would move slow, so I knew that. I think I got excited because after Waking Titan and being introduced to the Geknip Gang and being introduced to Cobra TV and being introduced, I actually was on Cobra TV before I met the Geknip Gang, but doing all that stuff, I got this huge spike of people who came to my channel. I don't think very few of them are even still watching the channel. I mean, maybe they watch it as a video, and that's fine. I don't get a lot of comments. I love comments because that kind of lets me know there's people out there watching it, you know, and I can count on my fingers the people that comment, and I can count on my fingers the people who are on my Discord and chat, and I can count on, and I get that people are busy, you know, that's I get that, but to make the extra effort to just say hi would be grand, and that's the only thing I would ask for. I don't ask for you to sub, I don't ask for you to give me a like, I don't ask for any of that, because it doesn't matter to me. The YouTube channel will never be monetized, ever. There's no point in it, because to be monetized, you have to do all these, like, dances in the dark, compromises, give up one thing to get another thing. I'm not interested in that. Like I said, I will build up my Patreon, and if you guys feel this huge need to help me out, you can go there. You can go to my Streamlabs anytime and, you know, plop something in if you feel this need. But really, I don't need you to do that, okay? The channels, the starting of the YouTube channel was for my sanity, okay? It was to give me purpose in life. I know that sounds funny. I have purpose. I have my children. But really, I have a 15-year-old boy, and, you know, and when I started it, he was 12. And I had my daughter and I had my grandson when I started. My grandson's 5, and when I started, he was 2. And I had purpose, but I was sick all the time, like way more than I am now. Like every single day was a struggle. And then I thought about, not being here. Um, and so that was this huge thing for me. And I couldn't figure out what I was gonna do. What could I do from my home that wouldn't be like I'd get fired if I was asleep all the time? And like I said, I watched the Jacksepticeye video, and it was him like saying, if I can do this, you can do this. And I'm like, well, I'm not as cute as he is. I'm not as young as he is, and I don't have a really cool accent like he has. In fact, my voice most of the time does sound like a granny's voice. And then I saw Shirley Curry, and she's like 20 years older than me, and she's got this successful channel. But she only plays really one game, Skyrim. She's dabbled in other games, but her fan base only likes really Skyrim. And so that's kind of my issue, is that if my fan base only likes No Man's Sky, I might as well just do videos of it. There's no point in streaming it all the time, If my fan base really likes Ark, because I get my videos, I get my Ark, my No Man's Sky, Tomb Raider. I think people watch Tomb Raider, have watched Tomb Raider. But for the most part, it seems to be that, and then whenever a new game comes out, of course. And I can't afford to buy the brand new games. The next game that I will have is Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And I'll be playing, hopefully, with other people on that. Though I have no idea, because I play Wildlands off and on, because it's kind of really fun. I wanted to get Division 1, because I like Division 2. That was kind of really cool. So I thought I'd play around with Division 1. It's like $6.99 right now. The reality is this. I can only afford used games. Sometimes I can't even afford them. And I only get probably about, at the most, 10 views off my vlog, if even that. So only a certain few people out of 345 people, which I kind of know that probably actively, I only have maybe 10 people actively. And different people watch streams and different people watch videos. So I remember researching that 1% to 10% is the what you can expect to get back from your viewership. So I'm probably running right about that. That would be 3 to 30 people. But it's so hard on your social anxiety when in the past you've always been viewed as a failure. I mean, I don't view myself as a failure. At least not all the time, only when the negative voices go. And those people with depression are going to understand that concept. Those who have never had depression really aren't going to understand the negative voices. Though all of us have negative voices. It's just that most of us who are not mentally ill have learned how to ignore them. The mentally ill people tend to fall into the trap of listening to them and then kind of believing them. So I have people who care. I've got Long Roger, really cares. Sav Jazz is very supportive. Genghis Ron is very supportive. Midnight, I can't remember his whole channel name. Lost Midnight Gaming. Midnight, the Lost Gaming. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But he is in my friends list. He shows up, to say hi. Mike Young shows up to say hi. Tricky #1 shows up to say hi. Patrick, Steel City Man is an older gentleman. He's probably 20 years older than me, if not 30. Who watches my vlogs. He always shows up. You guys could watch him if you're into UK older man's ideas of life. He has a lot of good, interesting political things. If you're not from the UK, it's kind of interesting to me. I don't know who else. I get like Holy Lord Dead. He shows up off and on in my videos. Zany Jane, she shows up to watch my videos. And actually, I kind of watched her, and then I got lost in doing the things that I get lost in sometimes. And I then went back and said, hey, I really want to support you. You're doing great. And, and that's kind of how I view this is I support you. I say, yay, woo. I share you. I let other people know about you because there's probably people out there that would like to watch you too. And then, I can't always give out money. Whatever. Cobra TV, I kind of like him. He pops in every once in a while and says hi. I don't know why I said it that way. Rum and Apples, love Rum and Apples. Very sarcastic parody, and has some really interesting views about gaming. Not that I agree all the time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like transactions. From a business standpoint, they are awesome. From a consumer standpoint, some people might see them awesome, but other people might see them as a trap. It's kind of like going to the bar to get peanuts. You go to the bar to get your drinks, and they give you peanuts for free. Everybody's always excited about the peanuts, but you have to realize the peanuts are salted, and what happens when you eat salted things? You get thirsty. So then what do you want to do? Drink more alcohol or something, and then you want to eat more peanuts. And eventually you'll get to a point where you just want to drink more alcohol. You won't want to eat more peanuts. And having worked in bars, I kind of know that aspect. It's the same thing about appetizers. You buy appetizers and you get food before you get your food, and sometimes you get full before you get your food, but it seems like it's such good food and you want to eat it. And remember, rambling doesn't always stay on task. That's why it's called rambling. I like having a rambling video because my brain goes do 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 do, and then I can do that. I can just vomit it because I'm a verbal vomiter. Been told that my whole life. But it's very hard socially for me because how I view myself is kind of very egocentric. I see myself, well, it is egocentric. I see myself as a goddess. Okay, that's how I see. I am a goddess on earth, and you should all bow down to me. What happens is nobody bows down to me. And like I said, very few people want to get to know me. And so it's like, okay, why is that? And so then the negative voices start, because you're a failure, you're a loser, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're fat, you're blah, you're skinny, you're da-da-da-da-da. Nobody likes you. And positive voices can't overwhelm that when I'm seeing evidence of it, like my channel stayed, in one, for, almost 6 months. And then I joined a couple of other groups. People came to see me, picked up a couple more. I'll lose some more. And so it's like this, woo, 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 and it's very, nerve-wracking. So, here's what how I fixed that. First of all, I talked to somebody. Second of all, I'm in the process of looking for another therapist because I probably need that help. Well, I need help with the fibromyalgia and the pain management, but I definitely probably need help with the social anxiety if I'm getting it from internet. And loneliness, because I've talked about that, feeling alone. But then also feeling like you're alone when you're in a crowd. Because that is like the synopsis of social anxiety and depression, is being in a crowd and still feeling like you are on an island all by yourself. And no matter how much you reach out to bring people in, they just kind of go, yeah, not that island. No, let's go to that island. They'll go to the worst island in the world, but still won't come to your island. So, last weekend there was no vlog. I felt really down, but I also had my son's father here who adds to the social anxiety and the depression and the mood swings. So I had a huge mood swing. And then I chatted with somebody for a little while. And then I was like, okay. I need to reevaluate this. I need to decide what I want to do. I need to, figure out what it is my end result is. So, my end result is to have something going on that allows me to express myself and keep myself grounded on those times when the negative voices want to whatever. And the whiny sound that you might possibly be hearing is the little dog is having some allergy reactions to a new food. We've been trying some new foods out to try to make sure that she doesn't get them, and fleas. She's allergic to fleas, even though we have a special flea dip we give her and stuff for her ears. She's just like the little immune deficiency child who everything affects: food, the air she breathes, the water she drinks, that kind of stuff. So we have stuff to take care of her. And right now she wants to be loved on, which is bad because there's a tripod and she knocks the tripod down. It's like Big Dog and his tail. He knocks all kinds of stuff off when he's sitting in front of me. That's tail level. Anyway, so I did restock. And so on my Discord, I kind of think, first of all, I don't look at sub counts anymore. I don't care. They are only for really if you want to hit that level for monetization, and I don't care, so that's not going to happen. I just read an article that Richard Huntington, who also visits, thank you, Richard Huntington, because I'm getting a mic stand for my mic, and I did some other stuff with it. It's going in the channel. He made a donation. It was absolutely wonderful. He's on vacation, having a great time. Go see him too. He is a great streamer. He really is. He's especially if you chat with him in the chat. He's has huge conversations going on. Sav Jazz too. He likes music, so man, you guys got to do that new Twitch request thing that he has going on, where you can request songs. You can be like a DJ on his channel. So I'm gonna be working on things that I've been working on, but I got distracted with some animation stuff, which I'm still doing, and some because I'm going to be doing a music video in a couple of months as soon as I get done with some of the other animation. I want to do a music video for Rum and Apples for his song Level Up. If you haven't heard it, you should take a chance and listen to it. If you like rap, I like rap, so it's cool. It's all about gamers and games, so it might be, if you're into that kind of stuff, it might be the thing you want. But I'm going to be working on all those things I always talk about working on. I still am. I've put a brand new schedule up, so the schedule goes like this. Saturdays, which is today, we do vlogging, we do videoing, and we do editing. I'm not doing a whole lot of editing right now. I don't have an editor, okay? Sundays is streaming. Do 4 to 5, 1.5 hours of streaming each, depending on how I feel. Right now, the lineup is BioShock, Final Fantasy VII, No Man's Sky. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for my next game. I'm thinking whatever it is probably going to be videos. Final Fantasy X, going backwards a little bit till I get done with 7. I may get 8 because it's supposed to come out in December, so I might be able to get 8 before I get to 9, but I'm sure I'll be done with Final Fantasy. Well, maybe not if I'm always streaming it. I don't know. So, but that's how that goes right now. The videos that I'm making on Saturdays are so I can get through the games a little faster, to get new games, because I want to play new games too, I don't buy them all the time, but I've got a whole library of games I'd like to play. Plus, I'm going to add some Wii U games, both on this channel and in the Shardvixen channel. So on the Shardvixen channel, we're going to, all the things I said we were going to do on that, we're still working on. I've been sick a lot on top of the mood swings, so there's a lot of stuff that hasn't gotten done at all for 2 months. Because then I was doing Conversion. And then I was doing the Galactic Alliance. I was helping them out. So now I'm kind of in a free form. So I'm hoping I'll get more stuff done. So that's Sundays. Mondays is crafting and cleaning my area. Been working on that because I got the garage, which is not the garage, but the patio, which is up here. I've gotten all the books taken care of. They need to move back down to the garage, which is that way. And clean out the garage of all the crafting stuff and get another dump run going. And then crafting is going to be puppets and stuff like that, because that's all sitting over there. I started it and didn't keep going, but I need a day to make sure when I get up in the morning, I say, what am I doing today? And it's not, I'm just going to sit and read, or I'm going to sit and watch TV, or I have days like that because I'm sick. Those are what I do on sick days. But so I have more of an idea. If I don't have a if I don't have something going on, and if I don't do something, I wallow in self-pity and anguish and angst, and I get very, oh, poor me, I'm so sad, I hate everything. I don't want to do that. Tuesdays and Fridays are animation days, and writing. Now, I know I keep saying this. I'm going to get back to writing. I've been writing. I got some some stories, ideas that I've been writing down that I need to get out. I also have lots of old stuff I want to get out there and put up for you guys to read if you want. And then the Wild Rhyme Studios channel, I want to get that going pretty soon. I don't think this year. I was hoping for this year. I don't think so. Probably next year we'll start putting, because I want to do animation and reading of stories. So if people want to read the stories, and I have to find either pictures or draw pictures or do animation, actual still, animation go along with it. So that is on the back burner. So it's Grammy Plays Games, Shardvixen, and then that. But Shardvixen is going to come, I'm going to start working a little more on that, because Wednesdays and Thursdays are real life stuff and streaming with the kids. So I'm going to bring back the streaming with the kids. We've kind of laxed on that with summer and being sick. But Boo Boy wants to do puppet videos, and then he wants to do videos of him playing, and then he wants to do streaming together, Minecraft, stuff like that. Because he's 5 and he's getting there to that age of picking out the things he wants to do. Okay, and then we're back to Saturday. So that's my schedule, and I'm hoping to stick better to it. I'm hoping it works better. I really need the schedule. I know a lot of people are like, I don't like schedule, and that's fine. But I do, because time management just slips right through my fingers. I'm going to do this today, and then I get to do it. I have squirrel brain. So I'll be doing this, and then in the middle of doing that, I start doing something else. It happens all the time. Here's an example. Doing dishes. In the middle of doing dishes, I don't do dishes as much because of my shoulders. I'll see a cup that I'm like thinking, oh, do I really need this cup? And then I'll think, well, I'll go put it in the craft thing because I'm not using the cup anymore, but it'll make a good paintbrush cup. So then I go out to the garage and realize I don't have a place to put the cup. So I start cleaning the garage. You get where it's going. So in the process, I make an area and I start looking at like my jewelry stuff, and it's all over the place. So then I start categorizing my jewelry stuff. Well, then, while I'm categorizing my jewelry stuff, I remember that the guy next door wanted some jewelry stuff. So then I take that out to him, and we start chatting. Well, while we're out there, I look at the front yard and think, it really needs to be picked up. So then I pick that up. By the time I get back in the house, 5 hours are gone, and the dishes still need to be done. And the garage isn't done. So I do a little bit of everything, but nothing gets done. With a schedule, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. Now, I have to have a flexible schedule because I might have to go to a meeting. I might have to go to the store, whatever. So, and then the other problem is I'm on my 4 months of my diet. I have lost about 30 pounds. I crave food all the time. I try to eat things that people say, oh, this tastes just like this, and it has less calories. And then I eat it, and it doesn't taste like that. It tastes like something different. It might be good, it might not be, but then I still crave that. So I had about, when my mood swings hit, of eating, I wasn't eating over my calorie count, but I wasn't eating anything very good for me. I was eating hamburgers and french fries and things that aren't overly good for you. So I've been trying to stay with my smoothies in the morning. I had a pumpkin smoothie yesterday. Pumpkin pie, I'm still trying to perfect that. That was 608 calories for a pumpkin pie flavored smoothie. Because pumpkin's supposed to be really good for you. Well, that's not good. So, all right, this one's a little bit long because I had a lot to say. But anyway, so really quick to wrap it up, channel-wise, what I'm doing, working on. We're working on still some chat stuff, chat games, website, emojis, the Patreon stuff, because I have to have a little Patreon store going on before I can get the Patreon going on. I was kind of hoping I'd have a printer by now so I can make stickers and bumper stickers and t-shirt transfers. That hasn't happened yet. I'm hoping, cross our fingers, by the beginning of the next year. Because next year, brand new PC. Not a refurbished one, not a used one, brand new PC is what the plan is. I've been putting, my daughter is going to start putting money away after December. Maybe use some of the tax return. Maybe, hopefully, I will get some money, back pay from my hearing. So, but it takes 6 months after your hearing to get your back pay. So that would be about this time again next year. But that's fine. If I buy a brand new computer, I get a printer, and then I can move forward with my plan. So that's my plan. So we just take it day by day. That's the plan. I deal with the social anxiety, I deal with the mood swings, and I deal with fibromyalgia that kills me. So that's it. I'll be making masks. So if people want some masks, let me know. That's going to go on the Patreon. I'm going to make masks. You'll be able to get a Patreon mask. First mask I'd like to try to make, besides the ones for rum and apples, is I want to make one for Sav Jazz. Shh, don't tell him. I don't think he watches the vlog, so we're probably good. But if he does, he'll let me know. And I'm not telling you what kind of mask I'm making. You don't have to wear the mask. I mean, I'm just going to make them. That's the Patreon thing I'm going to do. I want to make one for Richard Huntington. I got stuff I want to do for animations. We've all talked about this, so that's a plan. Oh, and dreams. Okay, so I have dreams. I've wanted to work on dreams. The first dreams animation that I will be working on, I don't know when I'm going to be starting it, will be the origins of Shardvixen. If that turns out really good, and I like how the animation style is, then it's possible that I'll do more animation in dreams. I won't do all animation in dreams because I still really like the stop motion stuff. I like stop motion where I use the objects here and take pictures of them and put them on the computer. And then I also like where I take drawings and put them on the computer and then do that frame by frame animation. I like that. Okay, so that won't change because I like drawing. So, and that's it, I think. I mean, that's a lot. Oh, the reason, and then I'm going to get a new editor system and a new art system, but I'm going to keep some of my free stuff because I like the free stuff. I really like DaVinci Resolve. So even if I buy the Adobe pack, because it comes with many of the graphic tablets come with the Adobe pack, even if I do that, I still keep the DaVinci. So, because I really like how the DaVinci works. And I might possibly buy the professional suite, but that's like $300. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But I do want to get to making videos with the camera. And then if I like that, maybe I'll buy my own camera and my daughter can keep her camera. I don't know. I don't know. Because on top of all of that, my daughter, we are working on her business. And we'd like to move to the ocean and live there and do the business there. It's not a plus. We may end up someplace else. But that's kind of the process in the next 5 years. And make another studio and a dark room. So, I mean, we got things going on and moving and doing, and that's what you need to feel alive. So, for me, that's what I need to feel alive, to keep me from wanting to crawl into the bed and become a blanket. Pain levels go high, high, high. Pain levels they never go low. I want them to go low, but they never go low. Mental health goes high, high, high. I do get low, 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 but low in mental health is not good. High is better. But yeah, sometimes I'm like this, really close to the line. Really close to the line. On my 200th vlog, I'm going to do a dance video. By then, I hope to have lost quite a bit more weight. And I'll wear my tutu, and we'll get a really good style in for a 54-year-old woman. Woo! I might be 55 by the time that comes out. I don't know. Also, remember, go to, or make a comment, what does a vixen say? And you'll get a shout out automatically. Don't matter. I will check your video, though. I have to check your channel, because if you're a channel I wouldn't support, because you're racist, or bigotist, or chauvinistic, genderness, ageist, or whatever. I'm not going to support you even if you ask a question. But if you're a fun-loving channel, like many of the channels, you ask a question, I give you a shout-out. I share. Because that's networking. That's the way you do better. So, thanks everybody for my birthday wishes. That was good. And again, you know, there's lots of people I watch on YouTube and Twitch and Mixer. There's lots of people I support. I share all the time on my social media. So if you want me to check you out, go ahead and leave a comment and I'll check you out. That's what I do best, is share. I'm a good networker. I'm not very popular, so people don't really watch me, but I'm a great networker. You are Godsmack and JC Rules. Check them out. They do animation, they work on dreams, they make games. Pretty cool stuff. Try to think of other people. Mary Lizzie. Mary Lizzie's new. We just kind of hooked up. Ashendra Fire Mist. Check her out. Both of them have channels. Check them out. They play pretty much the same games I play. Ashenda. I think I'm doing that right. Ashenda Fire Mist. And I play Path of Exiles. We don't stream it or anything, but it's there. And then Mary Lizzie and I sometimes do art together with Pippin Plays. Pippin hasn't done a lot of new stuff, but you should check out his old stuff. It's really good. John Ironclad, also really good if you like that stuff. You like art, Conan, all those things I play. Rick McPherson is also on YouTube. Check him out. He does quite a bit of stuff. I am in the future. Now, I can't tell you when because animation's really slow for me. But I figured out why animation's really slow, really quick. So, for a video, 2 minutes long, you got 8,000 frames. Imagine drawing a frame a day. That's 8,000 days. Okay? 365 days is 1 year. I don't even come close to it in 2 years. So I'm not feeling so bad anymore that it's taken me 2 years to make a video of an animation that is probably 3,000 frames. Okay, I feel bad because I'm that kind of drive person. Get it done, go, because I want to kick it later. But I'm kicking it too much in the middle is how I feel. It's not what it is, but that's how it feels. Alright, so this is way too long, but that's okay. I haven't done a really long rambling in a while. I feel kind of good, so I wanted to pass it on. If I didn't give you a shout out, this is what I need you guys to know. Eventually, one of the intros to my videos will be, or my streaming, I haven't figured out which, will be animated intros for people I watch. Most of them are in the Geknip Gang, but not all of them. But they'll be on the beginning of the video, and my outro will have that too. And so that'll be my gift to everyone for supporting me. Anyway, catch you all on the flip side. Remember, if you want to ask a question, it's for what does the vixen say? And I will answer it no matter what the question is, unless I think it's harmful. I don't do harmful questions, like harmful to you guys, not harmful to me, because I have the choice of dealing with things the way I deal with them. Anyway, catch you all on the flip side. I'm out of here.